Hey guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube, and I am so excited to make today's video because it has been a while since I've made an anti-haul, and I know these are some of your favorite videos. But if you haven't seen my anti-haul series before, essentially this series is where I talk about some things that I've noticed that are wasteful, that I wouldn't participate in, I wouldn't buy with my own money, services I disagree with. There are some things in here that are a little bit different other than that, but just basically wasteful things I've noticed that I personally do not endorse and would like to anti-haul. If you're new here, if this is your first time seeing my face, my channel focuses on eco-friendly living, and so the things I'm going to be talking about today are in terms of how wasteful they are for the environment, the resources that go into them, their afterlife that just makes it straight to the landfill, that sort of thing. I always love to ask you guys to include anything that you've noticed that is extra wasteful in the comments below, so definitely let me know in the comments anything that you've noticed this month, and I might include that in my next video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today that a lot of you guys have been sending me over on Instagram are individually packaged daily vitamins. Do you know what I'm talking about? Vitamins often come in a plastic bottle, which honestly, in today's world, I'm totally fine with because vitamins are so important. I personally am on my own little health journey. You know, we all do that at the beginning of the year. I'm hoping mine lasts throughout more than just the beginning of the year. But I will say that I have been buying vitamins and they come in plastic. Now that's not zero waste, but these companies are actually selling people daily vitamins. They have a pack of maybe 8 vitamins, and they're wrapping each day individually. I'll definitely insert some pictures so you know what I'm talking about, but they're wrapping them in plastic, the plastic that is very, very difficult to recycle, that rarely gets recycled every single day. 365 packets a year. You guys, that's a lot of waste in and of itself. Even for someone who is not trying to be zero waste, even for someone who is not like an eco warrior or whatever, that's a lot of unnecessary waste. I get the idea that personalization is super cool and super cute and whatever, but maybe you get someone to recommend the vitamins you need to, and then you can buy them in a bottle or maybe in bulk and save money that way too. I hate these new vitamin packs that are sponsoring a lot of YouTubers. I've seen a lot of people doing sponsorships with them, and I personally am anti-hauling them. I would not buy them, and I wouldn't recommend them to you guys either. Second thing that I'd like to anti-haul are physical books. Okay, maybe not anti-haul them. I know some people really have a love with physical books, but I literally just decluttered my entire house, you guys. I'm probably gonna do a house tour if you want it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see an updated house tour. But I just decluttered my entire home, and there were several books scattered through my house that I was like, why is this here? I don't need this. In today's day and age, I honestly don't ever take a lot of time to sit down and read a physical book, but I have been a big fan of Audible for a very long time. I've been reading or listening to audiobooks on Audible for over 2 years. I've had an Audible account for a long time, and I definitely love Audible so much. So they are sponsoring this video, and I am so appreciative of their sponsorship because it is a great tool for minimalism and for learning and for the new year. You know, I literally just told you guys I'm on my own little health journey at the beginning of the year. I know so many people do that, but there's so many other resolutions that I also have as far as personal growth and personal development and just educating myself more on how to be better to our planet. So many different things. So the new year, it's kind of like a new you, and Audible can really help you with that. You know, there are so many self-help books, so many motivation books. There are audiobooks on Audible for anything you can think of. And the one I would highly recommend you reading if you have not already read it or listened to it is The Story of Stuff. You know, that is basically the book that changed my entire life. It is the book that defines the way I do activism today. And if you haven't read it, you probably don't understand my current message fully. So I would highly recommend listening to The Story of Stuff on Audible. You guys can get a free 30-day trial to Audible and a free audiobook by going to audible.com/Shelby or texting Shelby to 500-500. You can listen to it, like I said, for completely free, and you get a free 30-day trial. Not to mention, after that, every month that you have the Audible membership, it comes with a free audio book. So I personally have a goal in the new year to listen to a book every other week, and Audible is definitely helping me in achieving that. So again, don't forget to claim your free audiobook at audible.com/Shelby or text Shelby to 500-500. I love Audible. Thank them so much for sponsoring today's anti-haul. So there are some Christmas lights that are battery operated. My sister specifically buys them for her car. My sister is that consumer. She really is. But we were shopping and she was going to buy some for her car, and they're battery operated, right? And they're packaged, and there's this button on the outside that says try me, and you like click the button and the lights light up so you can see what they would look like. Which sounds like, you know, an okay thing until you realize that button, that entire mechanism that makes that entire string of lights light up is literally single use. You guys, I meant to get a video of it, I didn't. I'll try to Google it and put a picture in here. But there are entire mechanisms made to make those lights light up while they're in store, and then you get it home and you literally throw it away. You just throw away this entire electrical system that someone built because somehow that is cheaper than just giving the consumer the batteries that they would be able to test it with. Is anyone else mind blown? I mean, when she got home and opened that up and threw away that entire mechanism that pushed that button, I was like, why wouldn't they just put batteries in here? Like, the entire point of a company not giving batteries to you is because they don't want to have to like mark up their price to make up for the price of the batteries. But the fact that creating an entire electrical system is cheaper than putting in 2 batteries is mind blowing. I literally couldn't believe that when I saw it. It's just something to use while it's in store and then throw it away. I'm anti-hauling those. Fuck that. Speaking of holidays, if you guys watched my video with what I got and gave for Christmas, you would know that my cousin gave me single-use toothpick flosser things. I don't know if you've seen these. Toothpicks are made out of wood, okay? It's chill. Most floss is actually made out of plastic, so it's not so chill. But when you put floss that's already plastic on a plastic pick, and then you literally are meant to use it one time, who thought this was a good idea? Who thought filling up our freaking earth with little plastic toothpicks with plastic floss was a good idea? Whoever it was, we need to call them. I want to call them. I want them on speed dial. Where's my phone? I cannot believe that we are accepting things like that is okay. It's so terrible for this environment. It's so wasteful in terms of like money too. And it's just ridiculous. And my cousin gave me some for Christmas. I don't know what she was thinking. I'm not sure if she was thinking. Maybe that's the problem. Well, she's a dental hygienist, so her priorities in life are a little bit different than mine. I totally get that. But personally for me, I will never buy a plastic floss stick, a single-use plastic floss stick. You guys know how many things are in this world that are meant to be used for literally minutes and will last on this planet forever in terms of like microplastics? It's mind-blowing. I really encourage you guys to start avoiding all of these single-use plastic things. We gotta stop letting people think that this is acceptable because it's really just not. Something else electrical that I wrote down. Something else I found out about recently that really just made me wanna just, Have you guys seen disposable chargers? Disposable chargers for your phone? Have you seen them? Because I have, and I literally cannot believe, like, some people in this world don't have adequate access to clean drinking water. And here we are in the US creating single-use phone chargers. That's what the world has come to. Anything to make a buck. You guys listen, I understand economics are important. I understand making money is important. But don't you think, don't you think there are better ways? There have to be better ways to sustain a healthy economy than to come up with shitty products like this that are literally meant to be used for minutes and then remain on this planet forever. It's unacceptable, honestly. And I don't even know where to start other than telling consumers like you to stop buying things like that, stop supporting things like that with your money. Please invest in a portable battery bank, something that you can charge and carry along with you in your backpack. It is a super easy thing to do. They have them at all price points these days. But if you ever see a disposable charger being sold somewhere, can you do me a favor and like tweet the company or like put it on your Instagram story and tag them and go, this is insanity. Can you please just not? Like, I don't know what else to do about that type of thing. It's just so wasteful, beyond belief. And so if you guys have a solution to that other than just not buying it, let me know in the comments. Yeah. Seems to be a lot of single-use electrical items on today's list. I don't know how that happened, but I guess we'll leave off with this one. This other one that I saw the other day, we went to Chili's. And by the way, there's like literally nothing on Chili's menu that's vegan, just so you're aware. You can eat broccoli and french fries. Anyway, I saw someone order something that I think they were calling the Rudolph Rita, or maybe the reindeer Rita, something like that. Again, this has to do with the holidays, but it was a margarita, and it's red, and inside of it they put a flashing, blinking ball. It's literally like a ball like this size, and it's red, and it flashes like Rudolph's nose. Do you guys think they were using those balls? I'm just saying, even if they are reusing those balls, they're only going to use them for the season that the Rudolph Rita is relevant, and then they're gonna throw them away. But I highly, highly doubt that they are reusing those balls at all. I guarantee you, either people are taking them home thinking they're gonna do something with this cute little red ball that they got, or the restaurant is just tossing them. Just all those batteries that are in there, the electrical systems that make it light up, the batteries that are in there that make it light up, all of those things that go into making something just to throw it away. You guys, the reason I make these videos, the reason I make these rants, the reason I point these things out, I think a lot of people don't think about it. The word that I like to use is to become a conscious consumer, because there are wasteful things everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there are single-use wasteful things that are so unnecessary that we could just avoid by being more conscious and being like, oh, I don't want that. Maybe you want the margarita if that's your thing, but you don't want the stupid single-use flashy ball because it's wasteful, unnecessary. Yeah, it's cute for like a second, and then what? It's literally on this earth until your great-great-great-grandchildren are here. Who wants to be supporting that? I don't think anyone is consciously supporting that. I think people don't think about it. I think businesses like Chili's do things like that to get people in, to get people to post it on like their Instagram because it's cute and it brings more people in. It's a business and marketing tactic, but it's so wasteful. And I encourage you guys to try to live more consciously, to try to notice these things, to watch more of my anti-hauls and get more ideas of these sort of things so that we as consumers can create a demand against these products. So that as a consumer, we can tell these producers, we don't want it. We're done with your single-use plastic items. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you have seen as wasteful this month within the last couple months, and it might be included in my next anti-haul. I do anti-haul sometimes literally just based on what you guys say, so definitely let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already tried Audible, please do. It is a company that I personally love. I've learned so much from listening to audiobooks, and like I said, you can get 30-day free membership and a free audiobook to listen to the story of stuff, because it is the best book that I have ever read / listened to. Let me grab my phone, because we all know Shelby always forgets to do her shout outs, and I'm gonna remember right now. Oh my god. Okay, this person literally just tagged me. What is your name? Oh, I don't know how to say this. Oh, your name is so unique. Okay, well, her name is like Frauch Heather Cargill. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. But she made her son an apron out of old jeans. This is so cute. I'm gonna have to put this up here. She literally just tagged me as I'm recording this. She said, one way to reuse your things, make an apron out of an old pair of jeans that are a bit too torn up for donation. That is so cute. That is so creative. You guys are so creative. So if you are watching this, do I call you Frauch Heather? I'm not sure, I don't want to say it wrong, but if you're watching this, make sure you email me. My email is in the description. Whoever is my shout out of the week gets 3 of my compostable stickers mailed to them, so all you have to do is email me your shipping address. Remember to be tagging me in your sustainable swaps on Instagram. Things like that make me so happy. Seeing you guys doing things like that, making efforts, really helps me stay positive in light of all the things that we just anti-hauled. So I really appreciate that. Remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye, guys.